Georgia.
Proud and honored, and two ministers of our Prime Minister of the Republic of Croatia, development of very friendly.
Prime Minister Plenković, my dear friend, our ambassador has a good taste. He chose a fantastic location. A very strong supporter of Georgia's.
Welcome to Croatia, and thank you, Ambassador. I also greet the Foreign Minister, Mr. Garibashvili, for bringing them to this occasion. Thank you very much, dear Irakli. Thank you, Minister, and thank you, Ambassador.
Prime Minister Plenković, my dear friend, my dear colleague, Excellencies, dear friends. First of all, I'm so privileged and I'm so happy to be here in the Republic of Croatia, in Zagreb, in the capital. And today we commemorate 30th anniversary of our diplomatic relations. Second, of course, we celebrate the opening of our embassy. I have to say, our ambassador has a good taste. He chose a fantastic location and the view is fantastic. So, and third, of course, this is my first official visit to your beautiful country. Prime Minister, thank you very much for your warm hospitality, your welcome. We are extremely grateful for your support to Georgia's sovereignty and territorial integrity, to Georgia's Euro-Atlantic aspirations. Croatia has always been a very strong supporter of Georgia's European future. And Prime Minister Plenković, we thank you again for your support, for your friendship. And I want to once again use this opportunity and express my gratitude on behalf of my government and on behalf of our people. We thank you again. And lastly, I want to say that since we decided to open the embassy in Croatia, in Zagreb, this is another demonstration that we are indeed interested and committed to our friendship, to our partnership. We are elevating our relationship to the next level. So once again, thank you and welcome to our embassy.
Dear Prime Minister, dear Irakli, a warm welcome to Croatia, and thank you, Ambassador Koksadze, for hosting us here in the new premises of the newly opened Georgian embassy in Zagreb. I also greet the Foreign Minister, Mr. Garibashvili, my Minister Grlić Radman, greetings to all our Georgian friends and also Croatian dignitaries who are present here. Warm thanks to Heriel for a fantastic a cappella singing. I think all of us Croats were really impressed with the way that you sang both Georgian anthem but also Lijepa naša domovino, Croatian anthem. If I didn't know that you were Georgians, I would say, which group is this? From which part of Croatia they're coming? So we are very moved and honored to have you here, and thank you, Ambassador, for bringing them. Thank you, Prime Minister, for bringing them to this occasion. Today Today is indeed a historic moment. It's the first visit of one Georgian Prime Minister to Croatia. Irakli and I met tomorrow exactly 8 years ago when I was still a member of the European Parliament and you were in your first mandate as the Prime Minister of Georgia in Tbilisi, when I visited your beautiful country and when I understood deeply firsthand the complexities in which you found yourself during your history and also in the context of the occupied territories in South Ossetia and Abkhazia. You have managed to sustain the pressures, and that's why we, of course, support and respect your sovereignty and your territorial integrity and your endeavors to finally come to a solution that would be a completed Georgian territory under the legal and constitutional control of your government. This is something we wish to you because, unfortunately, Croatia was in a similar situation during the 90s and it took us 7 years to get back into the legal and constitutional order the entire territory of the country, and we have a lot of understanding and empathy with what you are doing. At the same time, we are very supportive of your European and transatlantic ambitions and aspirations. We supported the granting of the candidate status and the European perspective to Georgia at the European Council a year ago. We look very much forward for the fulfillment of the criteria that is set in front of Georgian government and that further decisions that will be taken at the level of the European Union will be favorable to your ambitions and also towards a next institutional step, and that is the opening of the accession negotiations. Also, we very much salute your transformation in security and defense sector and also greet the opening perspective for NATO membership of Georgia once the conditions are met. Bilaterally, I believe that there are many similarities between our countries. We have agreed today that we should improve our economic relations, we should strive for more cultural cooperation, and in particular try to see what are the dots that we need to connect in the new energy context, especially because of your geostrategic position, our geostrategic position, and cooperation across Europe in the context of the gradual abandonment of the fossil fuels and more investment into the renewable energy. In that respect, I very much look forward for the activities of your ambassador and your team here in Zagreb, which will certainly be an engine that will provide more ideas and more initiatives in increasing the cooperation between Georgia and Croatia. On behalf of myself, on behalf of the foreign minister, the entire government and our co-workers, I wish a lot of good luck to your ambassador and your team, and I thank you very much for the invitation to visit Tbilisi. We shall look for the date when I could pay a return visit just as you did here at the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the establishment of the diplomatic relations between Georgia and Croatia. Thank you very much, dear Irakli. Thank you, Minister, and thank you, Ambassador.